Hey, what's up, church? Always, it's good to be with you for what is happening in our church. As we've been saying for the last few weeks, we're all about the orange around here. As you know, our pumpkin patch is going very well. We are having tons of visitors, students galore every day in there. We're having some really, really good time in the pumpkin patch. Thank you again to all of our volunteers who have been signing up to come and work both of those shifts in the morning and in the afternoon shifts. We are so appreciative of that. We're making a difference, folks, in our community. We've had some folks come visit the church because of your engagement with them in the pumpkin patch. And so thank you so much for your outreach and your generosity of spirit that's there. This coming weekend is going to be a huge weekend in the pumpkin patch. We've had to reschedule certain events because of weather and other things that were happening in the stadium and all that. But this week on Saturday the 23rd, we're going to have a pet picture day from 8 to 9. On Saturday morning there in the pumpkin patch. Your pet must be on a leash at all times, and of course it's understood if your pet decides to leave a little deposit, we ask for you to pick that up, please. So there's that. Pumpkin carving will be followed that from noon to 2 o'clock in the pumpkin patch as well. We can use some more volunteers to help us with that particular event. We're going to have the Easton Crow will be here from 5 to 7 p.m. and bring a great array of music that's there and just kind of bring some life and stuff to the pumpkin patch later on in the afternoon. Food trucks should be here again all day on Saturday. We had a great a group this last week who came, and we're going to have even more, we think, this week. So I hope that you will come out and support not only the pumpkin patch, but our local food trucks as well. And we're going to crown the event Saturday night by having two showings of that proverbial favorite, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And so we're going to have a 7:30 showing and an 8:15 showing in the pumpkin patch. So a full day of events in our Portland pumpkin patch. We can still use some more volunteers that's there. So I want to remind folks that everything in the pumpkin patch is free, and all the profits from the sale of the pumpkins benefit our Build-A-Home home build down in the valley next spring. We're going to close out the month on the 30th with our trunk or treat. That will be from 5 to 7 p.m. here in our parking lot. We have a few folks who have signed up to bring their trunks, but we need a few more trunks out there. We hope to have at least, it would be great to have 20 or 30 trunks that are there. Do want to say thank you to all of you who are bringing your candy into the church. We are getting quite a good stash of candy in the office. We could always use more, so if you haven't yet done that and want to do that, you can either bring it to the office or bring it to the church. We'll make sure that it gets in the right place. But that's Trunk or Treat on Saturday, October the 30th. On the 31st, we are going to have our fifth Sunday fellowship. That is our one worship service that we do at 10 o'clock, where we combine both our 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock services for one combined service that's there. We have a meal after that, and then this time we're going to have a question and answer from about noon to 1:15 or so. Our staff will be on hand if you have any questions to ask our staff about upcoming ministry opportunities or just vision or goals, or all of those things will be before you there. Hope that you will come and feel free to ask your questions. We also are planning on having a representative from the conference office to come give us some information on the Unstuck group. I don't know if you can see that there on your screen, but this is something the staff has been asked to read. It's something that we hope to move our church toward next year as well. So we're hopeful that our conference will be here, and maybe we'll have a remote in from a consultant to ask some questions from that as well too. So just get that on your radar screen. Our one worship service on the 31st. The 31st is also the day that the Blood Mobile will be here. Thank you to all of you who are able to donate blood and do that so regularly. We appreciate that, as does the Coastal Bend Blood Center. Reservations are recommended, but I believe now that they will take walk-ins. If there is space available, they will be here from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the 31st. So we're going to still have a lot of stuff going on for the month of October. As we have said, it is a very busy month in the life of our church. We have ongoing Bible studies and small groups and things. Our Wednesday recharge is continuing to meet on Wednesdays. Our children meet from 5 to 5:30. We have a meal from 6 to 6:30. our children meet from 5 to 5:30. We have our meal from 5:30 to 6, and then our worship is 6 to 6:30, followed by some small groups events after that. Want to let folks know that the 13 Apostle Bible Study is still meeting in the Red Room. Our youth and children are still meeting at their normal times on Wednesdays, so just know that all that is there. We are continuing our Sunday services, our series in Hebrews. This will be the last week that we do Hebrews. Will be from Hebrews chapter 7. We continue to talk about Jesus as the great high priest. And so if you haven't been joining us, we invite you to do that. We're joining in person at 9 or 11. And of course, we live stream both of our services that's there. So thank you to all of you who are commenting on the quality of the series. I certainly do appreciate that. And I appreciate all the conversation that you're having about how we can apply these messages to our lives. So friends, as always, it is a great time in the life of your church. There's a lot of really, really good things that are happening. And we appreciate all that you are doing to make this possible as we continue to be the hands, the heart, and the voice of Christ in this time and in this place. So friends, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday, if not before. Take care. Have a good week. Bye-bye.